All right, folks, welcome into this video, which will just briefly walk you through about how to navigate through the adult secondary math course you're going to be working on online over the next few weeks, and also going to give you some tips to how to be successful in taking this course. The first thing I want to say is I am here to help. Please don't hesitate. If you have any questions whatsoever, I'm happy to reach out to you. Just send me an email, give me a call on the phone, and we'll walk through this together, and I'll do everything I can to help you be successful. So that's the big thing. Don't suffer in silence. Immediately let me know, and we will walk you through it. So what I'm going to do now is share my screen so you won't have to see my ugly mug anymore. And that way you can see exactly what I'm talking about as we go through. So your first step always as you go into your course, log into your Gmail. Log into your Gmail account so that you can have that running into the background, and because you'll need that in order to log into the course. So once your Gmail is up and ready to go, I'm just going to click on the login here on the asyoulearnglobal.appstate.edu website, and I'm clicking there, and my login screen is up. And all I have to do, since my Gmail is always going, is log in using Google. And so if I'm not logged in, it'll still allow you to do it. You just have to put your username and password on the next screen. So no big deal there. When your screen comes up, you don't have all these courses. You're just going to choose the Elements Adult Secondary Math, which may be your only course that's listed there under As You Learn Global. So you'll see a bunch of weeks, and don't get intimidated, because what I'm doing is putting you into a course that just finished, and that way you have some feedback already in the course in terms of learners that have already done posts and done other feedback, so you'll have that to work with. So use your syllabus. You were sent a syllabus here, and this will tell you exactly what to do. The course is divided up into 4 or 5 weeks, depending upon which section you're doing. And this will tell you exactly what week to work on and what lesson inside that week. So don't assume just because it says week 1, oh, yeah, that's what I need to do. No, don't assume that. Look, please, at your syllabus, and it'll tell you what week to work on. Like, for example, here it shows me in different weeks I'm doing different lessons. So look at your syllabus. Your syllabus is always your guide, and it will tell you exactly what you need to do and when you need to do it. So let's say, for example, that my syllabus told me to start with the lesson on teaching math from concrete to abstract in week 2. So I'm just going to find it. I see my different weeks listed. I'm going to come down. I see these book pages here which contain information. And so I'm just going to click on that. That'll take me to this page. And pretty much what you're doing is you're going to be reading, and you're going to be reading things on the course site. You'll be looking at links that will take you to other places on the internet, and you'll be watching videos. And so in order to do this, you'll just go through and read. Anytime it says click here as you're working through, click there. A new tab will open in a new window, and you'll be able to see and use that information. And then just going back to your tab, the original tab on the top of the screen will take you back. So anytime you see that click here, you will definitely do that. So you may want to have a notebook. You may want to take some notes as you're going through, or you may want to open up a Word document and take some notes that way, however you want to do that. So you'll be going through reading, and every time you see a click here, boom, it'll open up a new tab. You'll go through and read that if you're instructed to as well. So all that information is there. I can just close this out when I'm done, and that'll bring me back to my original page. You will see videos in the course from time to time as well, and these operate just like regular YouTube videos do. I'm going to click the button here in the middle. The video will start. And always with YouTube, if you see this little box that has broken parts to it, this little broken box in the corner, if you click that, that'll bring your video up to full screen, which will make it a whole lot easier then to see. So I would certainly suggest you do that. My escape key took me out of that. So I'm just going to be reading through. The course is a mixture of different things. The course is a mixture of text and videos as well. So make sure you read these parts as well. So every week you're going to have one lesson. This lesson should take you around an hour and a half to do. It will take you more if you go to optional websites and do other things, but it should take you no more than an hour and a half to do. So after you've read through the lesson, you will go to the discussion forum. You'll see that at the bottom of every lesson. They'll say, click here to head to the discussion forum, just like you're used to seeing this blueprint. You'll click, it'll bring up the forum. And so every week we're asking you to engage in dialogue with fellow learners. And these may be learners who've completed the course. These may be learners who are taking the course at the same time that you are. And every week you'll do a post and you will do a response. We've also given you a guideline about how to write those. It's a 2-page document that you were sent, and it will show you exactly what we're expecting in terms of your posts and the responses that you'll do. So look at that guide very, very closely. I will grade your work every week, and I will let you know how you did. Your work is graded either on credit or no credit. It receives credit if you met the guidelines in the discussion forum post and responses guidelines that we sent you. If it's no credit, I'll ask you and I'll tell you what's the problem with it and invite you to do it again. So you'll end up with credit for all the weeks. I'm sure if you don't do it the first time, you'll get a chance to do that again. So responses are probably the harder thing to write because it's so easy to say, oh yeah, I agree with you, rock on, blah, blah, blah. But we want to really do a response that's beyond that. And I spend quite a bit of time on that sheet, the discussion forum post and responses sheet, telling you exactly what I'm expecting in terms of a response. So really look at that carefully each week. So your syllabus will give you a due date. All your lessons are due every Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. My strong suggestion would be that you start well below Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. to get those post and responses done. So a good strategy is to go in at least in the course twice during the week, maybe once during the work week, maybe once on the weekend, and then go ahead and get that done. So in every week after you've read through the lesson, you've gone to the discussion forum, you will make a post. A post is at least a 6-sentence paragraph, well written in your own words, that reacts to some of the questions. You always have choices. There's usually at least 3 or 4 questions in every discussion forum that you will do. We'll then ask you to read at least 2 other learners' posts, and then respond to one of them. And the response should be at least a very well-written at least 3 sentences response where you keep the discussion going. So those are your guidelines for each week. A post, you'll read 2 other learners' posts and then respond to one of those 2 posts. You're certainly welcome to read more, and that's where a lot of the learning in the course will take place. The syllabus gives you a suggested way to go through the course, again, an hour and a half a week, but you're not bound to that. All the sections are open, so if you are an eager beaver and you wanted to go get this done, you could certainly do it. You could certainly go through and do the lessons quicker than what the syllabus indicates, and that's fine. You'll receive from me an email every week with feedback to how you've done with the credit and non-credit posts. So, but I'm expecting, of course, that everyone's going to do great and you'll get a credit post. So navigation is very, very easy. So again, if I was going to go and I was supposed to do a post in week 5, with this math anxiety, I will click on the math anxiety, and I'm just going to continue to scroll down. I'll watch videos as I need to, remembering that I can full screen it. Okay, hearing me talk twice is kind of weird. So we can always full screen it. You'll have a lot of supplemental things you can click to read, and we're expecting that you do click here every time that it clicks here to get the full part out of it. So I tried to make it unlike many online courses that I've taken, which were just essentially read a chapter, answer the questions. So I really try to put in some personal videos that I've done and some other information that I've combed through my years of experience with teaching math. So I think you'll find it to be a really good experience that you will learn quite a bit and be able to apply that inside your classroom. So we're essentially expecting roughly about 6 hours worth of work, an hour and a half each week. So I look forward to working with you as you get inside the course. And please, again, don't hesitate. Anything that I can do to help you, I'm very, very happy to do. Just let me know what I can do. And we look forward to working with you, and have a wonderful day.